Hey guys, Tyler here. Mini Motorways just got a huge update. You see these tracks running through the middle of the map? Yeah, those are train tracks because they just straight up added trains to Mini Motorways. And look at it come across the river, stop at the double business, and then keep going. I'm not entirely sure what the train does besides slow some cars down, but it's an interesting addition for sure, bringing in another mode of transportation. Reason I'm checking this out, besides the train, is the fact that the dev sponsored this video, so thank you very much. I believe it's the 10th anniversary of Mini Metro. Also a new map. I believe it's New York City. Don't know, never been. But if you haven't seen this game before, it's a real-time optimization puzzle where you have to connect light-colored houses to light-colored businesses. Basically, there's pins that show up in each business. The same colored cars have to go from the houses to the businesses to pick up the pins and then return to their houses. Every pin collected is a point. The score is gathered in the upper right. I've made a lot of videos on it so far. Would love to keep making more. And right now, I've just got a big connected road system right now. The play is to segregate by color. However, it's a little bit tricky given what I have. Actually, you know what? No, I can be a bit creative here. Let's pause and restructure a bit. I'm gonna detach this roundabout because all these oranges, they're just gonna go around back. And then I'll attach to the orange businesses there. Then I'll take the pink and just kind of connect it all maybe here. Once the roundabout actually returns to my inventory, I could reconnect it. Anytime you see a motorway, you take a motorway. Those are basically a cheat code as far as this game is considered. Here, I'll get a roundabout again so we can see the cars that go round and round. You stopped on the train tracks. That's dangerous. Oh, that'd be kind of funny, actually. What happens if that happens and a train shows up? Because I know you can get some mad congestion in this game. Ooh, experimentation. It's New York City because I believe there is a Central Park here and you can't build a road through it. It must stay as is. A very elegant touch. Another catch in this game is that you have a limited number of resources denoted at the bottom, and at the end of every week, you offer new resources. 20 roads plus a bridge, which I will have to use to build over these massive amounts of rivers showing up. Thankfully, I haven't had to yet, but I will. For now, it's just new businesses showing up, and thankfully, they're pretty easy to manage. I can wrap around orange to the top side. Generally, I would want 2 houses to a business, but all of them keep showing up in the same orange neighborhood. Got a gold, which can stay on the coast, the gold coast, if you will. And we'll try to make the distances as short as possible. Keep them separate. That's the strat. And the first bridge has got to be built. Got to cross the river somehow. Thankfully, that actually lines up really conveniently. I can get 2 greenhouses across the river for sure. Oh, and why not a third? Just to be safe, because you may have noticed some of these houses are squared and some are circle. And by houses, I mean businesses. You see, the circle businesses have twice the production and twice the demand of the square businesses, and every now and then one levels up like that. So now that orange business, I gotta really do something about. Hey, can I get some more orange houses? No, they keep showing up in the same old neighborhood. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a plan. I don't have a plan. I'm gonna stop and think. The issue is there is a huge barrier here, not just Central Park, but also the rail. You can't build under or over the rail. Okay, I've come up with a new plan. I'm gonna separate the green businesses and destroy a lot of roads in the process. I know these roads have quite a history. Well, they're gone. These 3 greenhouses will go towards that green business. And then the others will go to the bridge. I'm thinking the remaining orange house will just kind of come around. And this almost works really, really well. I can still do it. It's just not perfectly convenient. So I was thinking I merge the other orange houses like so. It leaves a greenhouse marooned, but I think it's not a bad strategy. I avoided using the motorway because generally they're best to save for very long trips. You can see even though this road looks completely demented, it's still pretty efficient. It's not that long compared to stuff you could find in this game. I'm getting a lot of greenhouses showing up, huh? That actually may be the one problem right now. Greens going all the way to the left, I could see that business getting a little bit too much demand. Take another motorway whenever it's offered. Number of road tiles is very, very rarely a chokehold. A new pink business is showing up. Now, this can actually stay detached. Even if it's the same color, sometimes you want to still segregate it. Sometimes you don't have to, though, because I do have this roundabout I actually could feed all the pink houses into the roundabout if I wish. You know what? Sometimes I do wish. Okay, I got a lot showing up all of a sudden. First, this green business in the upper left. That's a pretty easy fix. I can actually get rid of some long roads and connect the greens that are already up there. Next is blue business, and this one can snake around. I could actually just avoid using a bridge because bridges are uncommon. I could also do this whole thing where I take the greens on this side of the river and attach them to the green business. Now that means I can actually get rid of this whole bridge and then reroute orange, so orange could actually go through the riverside. Now what's nice about that is that green can now much more easily just merge with the other greens and go to the super business demand. Then I could actually make the orange road a bit shorter through here and attach a third green to the top. I mean, now things have cleaned up massively. And another weekend, another motorway that I'll love to keep stockpiled. Let me just say, I love the minimalist sound that the train has coming in. It's so soothing. And I mean, this game is just pure ASMR. Gold business is shown up on the right. All the gold houses are on the left side, though. Complete opposite side. This may have to call for a motorway unless if things change. And they don't seem to be changing. Yeah, they're all showing up over here. A second house. Second gold business. That makes things tough. We're definitely going to need a motorway, and here's how I want to do it. First, I'm actually going to get rid of the blue path. I think that's actually a faster connection anyway. Then I'm going to set up the gold motorway right here, pump it in between the two of them. Then I'm going to go even further to draw one more road before I split them. Why am I doing it like this? It's because I'm setting up for a roundabout in the future. And I think I'm just going to do something like marking this with road so I can actually fit a roundabout in. The plus is where that will go. Then I can just connect gold houses to the other motorway entrance. 4 is fine. You know, let's do 5. You know, I'm actually going to change up how orange works. I'm going to detach this one road because I'm going to have a few orange houses, maybe 3, just connect to the roundabout since it's right nearby. And okay, I got another blue business. Blue is looking tough. I think it's going to take the long, hard journey across the river and then to its business. Will it prove to be right? I'm not sure. I just spent 2 bridges on it, so I may have to go back on that. Also, I can see the end of the train line. Interesting. Another gold business. Hold up. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to have blue just edge around gold. Come all the way down here and then reconnect to the neighborhood. Something like that. Gold might actually be better off as a separate one, though. Like, I may take these 2 isolated gold houses and connect them directly like so. Why am I doing this instead of just connecting to the gold network? It's because in the future, gold would have a mega traffic jam if I end up linking 3 golds to a single choke point. It's just too much. And the end of another week, I will take another motorway. Good, keep stockpiling them. Alright, I could see this one roundabout starting to become a bit of a hassle. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to detach one of the pink houses from the roundabouts. See these 3 that I have under the 2 highway? I'm going to connect them all. Ooh, let's not bend those around. Connect them all and then bridge across and just merge with the other pink house like this. And in case it hasn't been obvious, demand has been skyrocketing over time. It's only going to get crazier and crazier as the game goes on. You can already see a little bit of a buildup on some of the businesses. You see, this isn't just a score attack game. It is like a play until you lose sort of game. And you lose if a business has too much demand and you can't satisfy it to the point where it will go into panic. And if you're in panic for too long, you just lose. Good day, sir. I have to be careful that never happens. I got an immediate skyscraper. Circle business right away. Hate to see it. Now, let me see where the other orange houses pop up. They're popping up in the top left, which is really terrible. It's truly awful, and it's not getting any better, so I think I've got to commit to something right now. Here's what's happening. I'm going to just shift some of the orange house connections up, and I think I'm just going to connect both orange skyscrapers on the same network. This is risky. End of a week approaching. Anything good here? Traffic lights. I was hoping for a roundabout. I also have 15 roads remaining. I didn't think that'd be a holdup. I'm still going to take traffic lights because that could be wonderful to help ease things a little bit. I would actually want one at the big blue intersection. Traffic lights have become pretty strong in this game, and right now I basically have 2 sections of the neighborhood overlapping, although they may not last long. Yeah, that may not last long, seeing how I've got a gold skyscraper right here, and gold houses coming in just out of nowhere. Gold's just lining the bottom. You know what? It's actually not too bad. I can destroy this little pink road right now and just attach a bunch of golds to the 2. Pink can weave around and then weave right back. Another motorway. Yes, I'll keep stockpiling those. And another blue business showing up right attached to the current one. Blue is already kind of undergoing a bit of a crisis. Like the one blue business I have, it's a skyscraper, it's a lot. I don't know, I guess it's fine. Blue's showing up in a pretty productive spot, so I can't complain too much. It's just the blue skyscraper on the right scares me. It could go into panic. Oh, it just straight up went into panic right away, and now I'm panicked. So right away, I'm unhappy with the blues being attached. What if I got rid of this traffic light and then just did an exclusive motorway for the blues going to the skyscraper? And that's a lot of blues, so I imagine it should hold up well. It's just the panic is getting very intense, so we really got to catch up on that. Why is it so fast? Feels faster than normal for this game. What's going on? Well, every time I pick up a pin, the panic meter goes down, but it's still absolutely congested. And for some reason, cars are traveling on the currently destroyed road instead of taking the motorway. Those fools. Absolute morons. Well, hopefully that changes soon. It's still bad. Okay, finally, this road is going away. It's slowing down traffic still because the car has to wait. If it's just one road, yeah, it can be a lot faster going back, but it's still really, really panicked. This is unbelievable. I've got to take the drastic measures here. I don't even know if this is a great idea. Right now, I'm going to just delete a bunch of roads and construct a motorway all the way across the map, just as like an emergency fund of blue cars, just to see if they show up. And they are showing up. We'll see if it helps reduce demand. And okay, there's an orange business in the middle of nowhere. Kind of nightmarish. Honestly, I could do a similar orange highway though. All these orange houses in the top left are doing nothing, so I guess I could just bring them over. Something like that. 3 orange houses, already a skyscraper. That's nightmarish. Hey, so we're dealing with the dark blue, right? Right? It looks like the amount of pins are going down, but I mean, there is going to be congestions at the exit of the motorways. It's not smooth, but I mean, everyone is here to save the day. We'll see if that helps. I mean, all it needs to do is just get rid of the pins, and we're golden. And honestly, it looks like they're gone, so demand or panic can start going down now, right? Yes, it can start going down. It's going to take a little bit, but I think this is what I needed. Hallelujah. Okay, I can go back to double speed now. We're over 1,500 points. Damn, this score is climbing fast. Looking good, though. It's got a new shipment of pins, but I think we're going to collect all of them. Can't see the full demand there. That's kind of an ugly blue connection. I'm going to be honest, I don't like that much right now. I'm going to do a few things here, actually. I'm going to destroy the road that just attached that blue business, because I'm going to do a few different roads. First, I'm going to have a single bridge that makes it to the green business on the left. Then I'm going to straight up detach these businesses. And suddenly I kind of just have a straight on yellow connection. If that's the case, I should have the motorway go all the way to here. Then I was thinking I could do another green directly here. And then I'm thinking I don't know what I'm going to do about the new dark blue business. We'll see where the blue houses show up. Assuming they show up. It's a skyscraper. No new houses have shown up. Excuse me. I think this new 4 highway doesn't need to go to a skyscraper anymore, or the same skyscraper as before. 2 highways for 1 skyscraper seems excessive. If it seems like the previous skyscraper is going to be under some stress, I'll just reroute a dark blue house there. But you see, the dark blue neighborhood on the bottom is not exhausted. Every single house represents 2 whole cars, and they're not flooding the market. They're not completely overwhelming the grid, so clearly there is enough supply for the demand. I'll tell you what, I felt like I can stress relief, but I gotta pay attention to this double business. It looks like they can only store 4 pins. Oh, okay, but they don't seem to have too much demand. Another week gone by. What do I get here? More traffic lights. Yeah, I guess New York City isn't too fond of roundabouts. It's probably part of it. But I'm not too fond of traffic lights. But I have passed 2,000 pins collected, which is a lovely milestone. I would love to keep that climbing. Oh, I've got my first panic. It's a pink, and it is attached to the roundabout. Also, I guess the double business can support more than I thought. You know what? I think it's time to actually detach this pink skyscraper from the roundabout. That's because I think we are a lot better off just going for a motorway directly from the double pink neighborhood. Yeah, I said double pink because I'm going to detach blue. And blue, your job is to now go around the long way. You're still getting to there, just taking a bit. I've got a lot of pinks ready to attach. Ready to spring into action, get to there, hopefully soon. That way the roundabout can just be for the double business, which should be a lot better for congestion. Now, again, the panic is getting pretty bad. I'm just gonna hope they can sort things out real quickly. There's a ton of pink cars there. They're actually on the track, so hopefully the train doesn't come and run them over. That would be absolute carnage. But I think they're starting to sort things out. Demand is going down a little bit. Okay, praise be. The panic's over, although it's still gonna kind of go back and forth a bit. Thankfully, nobody gets run over on the rail. And okay, I can get into the motorway. I was out of those, so it feels good to be back. 2,500 milestone hit. The city's actually looking really clean right now. I'm proud of how it's turned out. Come on, let's take this to the moon. Another, oh, there we go, a roundabout. Another week gone by, and actually have a cleaner traffic solution. Now, where do I even want a roundabout now? There's got to be something, right? Gosh, I'm not so sure right now. Oh, gold is getting a little bit panicked. Yeah, there's just not enough gold houses for these businesses. Now, I do have a couple gold houses on the bottom. The issue is they can't cross the train tracks directly from the driveway. You cannot have a driveway connect to train tracks. The same holds true for real life. I gotta get gold to spring into action somehow. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some sort of road that runs right through here. Now, I don't want to connect the two skyscrapers together because that could cause some nasty congestion, but I fear that I may have no choice. However, this road I've connected to the skyscraper could be good. You're about to witness a bad idea. What about this road? Just making a bridge and connecting here. Just going immediately to the troubled skyscraper. The other one's a little troubled too, but I think that's just the cascading effect. Oh, okay, hold on. Dark blue in the middle going bad. That one has nothing to do with the previous issue. It just sucks. I have too many dark blues going to the small business on the most top right. I can take 4 of these dark blues, merge them together, make a new motorway. We'll call it Motorway 7 because that's what it is. Connect it to the business, but some of these cars are going to be going piss slow through the intersection, and something's going to get really, really bad. I'm already seeing a lot of congestion right now with the yellow cars. Hopefully blue can get itself sorted out. Oh, and blue just gets worse by the second. Another motorway is a lifesaver. Blue and gold. What can I do? Well, I'll tell you, on the bright side, at least I got 3,000 pips. So I'm going to try a thing where I detach a pink house and this pink bridge right now. I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to come across this way directly. So this frees up 2 blue houses to unite, do a temporary motorway to this other blue business, which I think should just serve as relief. It should just help with the cascading effect. Motorway 8 is going to disappear in no time because the main concern is the central blue. The gold has cleared itself up, but I guess we're seeing some temporary issue on the upper right blue. Oh, the middle blue is still really, really slow, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to get any better. Oh, a lot of blues are having a nightmare right now. Oh, this is a catastrophe. It is awful. I'm out of motorways, so I can't really import more. I mean, I have some of these blue houses that are just kind of sitting in the middle of nowhere. They're sitting in the middle of nowhere, and I don't actually have a clean connection to any of the businesses. I'll try one thing. I hate it, but I'll try the one thing. These 3 blue houses connect. I'm just going to run them up the river. Connector right here. I'll have 3 different connection sources to try to help out the blue business. I mean, it's so bad everywhere. Everywhere it's super congested. It's going to take a miracle to clear out one, if not both of these. And now all 4 blues are under massive pressure. Every single blue house on the grid is connected except the one on the far left. There's no way it could get involved. Even if it were to get involved, it would be so slow to get there that it would actually be bad to connect it to the grid. I have to just hope it works itself out. The way things are going, I don't see it. All I can do is sit back and watch as the blue businesses just spiral out of control, hoping I get more blue houses spawning in just the right spot. But right now we're actually seeing a lot of orange demand right now. I will continue to leave orange as is. Oh, that's a bad idea. I do have 4 oranges going for the right side orange, which, yeah, that's pretty bad. I guess what I'll have to do is take the other coastal oranges, run a bridge along the coast just so that they can take a massive journey to get to orange. I mean, this is unbelievably inefficient, but we need all the troops we can get. Blue is still hanging in by a sliver, but all 4 are going really bad. It's the rightmost that seems the worst right now because it has only 3 houses attached to it. This is looking unbelievably catastrophic. Maybe I can take like the blue house from the top and just route it because of how short of a path it is. And you know what? The blue house is connected to this weird highway. I guess I could make a blue connection here. Just invite it to come on over. Hope it's not too late, except that it probably is. Who knows? We'll see what happens with the blue business on the right. That's kind of what it comes down to. Will the parking lot be able to be cleaned up in time? There's just simply not enough. Making it to nearly, 3,500, just over. Man, it's a tough game. I gotta say, that was a really good run. If you want to play with trains and mini motorways yourself, the update is out today, so go check it out. Also, for fans of Mini Metro, you should know there's an update for this game out today. I'm playing on the new map, Tokyo. A huge time lapse of me playing on double speed with no pausing just to see how far I can get. Tokyo's pretty cool. It's got high-speed trains and just a lot of lines. I'm pretty proud of this score, even though I really crippled myself. So check out the Mini Metro and Mini Motorways updates today. Thank you again to the devs for sponsoring. I hope you guys enjoyed. I always love playing the mini games. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you in the next video. Have a wonderful day and peace.